Since RepairClinic encourages you to perform this repair safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution.
Whether your repair is simple or complex, you'll be more successful if you break the procedure down into steps, making it more manageable. I'll take you through this part replacement repair one step at a time.
To replace the tub drum assembly in your LG washer, these are the tools needed for this procedure. Before you begin the procedure, unplug the washer and turn off the water supply. Pull the washer away from the wall. Unthread the 2 screws on the top panel. Unthread the water supply lines. Be prepared for water to spill. Slide and lift the top panel off. Unthread the screw securing the right side of the control panel. Open the drawer and push down on the push tab and remove the detergent assembly. Unthread the 2 screws that secure the left side of the control panel. Pry the 3 tabs, then pull back and lift up to free the control panel. Unplug the harness to the control panel. Unclip the drain hose, then unthread the 2 Phillips screws. Pull out the case. Unthread the screw underneath the drain pump cleanout. Insert the spring tool on either end of the spring and pull to remove the ring. Detach the boot seal from the front panel. Unthread the 6 screws on the front panel. Push the panel down to release it from the tab. Unplug the door lock from the harness. Lift the front panel up and away from the washer. Now set the washer on its back. Cut the zip tie that secures the element wires. Disconnect the 3 plugs to the element. Unthread the nut securing it. Use the small screwdriver to pry it out. Loosen the screw clamp and remove the bellow from the tub. Be prepared for water to spill from the heating element and bellow holes when washer is set upright. Stand the washer back up. Slide the tension clamp back on the seal port and disconnect it. Slide back the pinch clamp on the drain port and disconnect it. Now slide back the tension clamp on the inlet hose and disconnect it. Unthread the 8 10mm bolts on the tub and remove the weights. Now note the orientation of the connector nozzle and remove it from the seal. Use the spring removal tool or needle nose pliers to remove the retaining ring. Peel out the boot seal. Remove the locking pins from the 2 front shocks. Unthread the 4 screws securing the rear cover. Push the cover up and pull out to remove. Use the ratchet or impact driver to loosen and remove the mounting bolt and washer. Pull the rotor off the tub shaft. This may be difficult. Unthread the 5 screws securing the wire harness, bracket, and grounds. Remove the 3 bolts securing the stator. Unplug the wire harness. Remove the locking pin on the rear shock. Unthread the 3 screws that secure the pressure sensor hose and connector. Remove the hose from the pressure sensor. Noting the orientation of the wires, unplug the pressure sensor. Unplug the inlet valves. Loosen the clamp on the bellow hose and disconnect it. Take out the float and save it for the tub assembly. Unthread the screw to remove the inlet valve bracket. Loosen the screw clamp on the detergent bellow and disconnect it. Remove the nozzle and save it for the tub assembly. Unthread the 2 screws securing the temperature sensor. Remove the blue and white retaining clips and set the wires aside. Slide back and lift out the detergent housing assembly. Unthread the 4 screws to remove the cross brace. Lift the suspension springs up and out from the frame. Set the holder back in the frame if it pops out during removal. Then detach the springs from the tub. Lift the tub assembly from the frame. Unthread the 4 screws on the rear shock brace and save for the new tub. To install the new tub drum assembly, secure the shock bracket to the new tub with the 4 screws. Set the assembly in the frame. Attach the springs to the tub. Lift and mount the springs to the frame. Rethread the 4 screws to secure the cross brace. Insert and slide the detergent housing back into position. Snap in the 2 retaining clips and feed the control panel harness through the cross brace. Rethread the 2 screws to secure the temperature sensor. Now insert the nozzle into the tub. Attach the detergent bellow to the tub and secure it with the screw clamp. Insert the valve bracket into the frame and secure it with the screw. Insert the float into the tub. Then attach the bellow hose to the tub and secure it with the screw clamp. Plug in the inlet valves. As well as the pressure sensor. Rethread the 3 screws to secure the pressure sensor hose and connector. Insert the pressure hose through the hose guides. Then connect the hose. Insert the shock into the tub and lock it with the pin. Plug in the harness. Position the stator on the tub. And secure it with the 3 bolts. Rethread the 5 screws securing the wire harness, bracket, and grounds. Align the rotor on the tub shaft. Apply blue thread locking fluid to the rotor bolt and insert the bolt and washer, then tighten. On the front of the appliance, set both shocks into position and lock them with the pins. Apply liquid dish soap to lubricate the seal's groove. Align the arrow of the seal with the arrow on the tub and push the boot seal's grooved edge over the lip of the tub and work your way around the entire tub opening. Separate the spring from the retaining ring and wrap the ring around the boot, tucking the ring in the bottom of the boot seal groove. Connect the end of the ring with the spring. Use the spring tool to extend the spring and tuck in both sides of the retaining ring into the seal's groove. Install the connector nozzle into the seal ports. Now place the weights on the tub and rethread the 8 bolts. Attach the hose to the seal port and secure it with the clamp. Attach the drain port onto the tub, then secure it with the pinch clamp. Attach the inlet hose to the drain pump and secure it with the clamp. Now set the washer on its back. Reattach the drain bellow and secure it with the screw clamp. Insert the element within the tub and align it between the 2 metal plates. Rethread the 10mm nut to secure it. Attach the 3 plugs to the element. Use a zip tie to secure the wires to the tub. Stand the washer upright. Set the panel on the 3 tabs and plug in the harness. Push the panel upright and lock it in place with the tab. Rethread the 6 screws into the panel. Rethread the screw into the drain pump. Feed the drain hose through the case and place in the washer. Rethread the 2 Phillips screws and clip in the drain hose. Tuck the boot seal into the front panel. Tuck the ring into the seal starting at the top. Use the spring tool to extend the spring and tuck in both sides of the retaining ring into the seal's groove. Plug the wire harness back into the display board. Insert the control panel into its grooves and push forward to snap in place. Rethread the 2 screws on the left side of the control panel. Align the detergent assembly and push in until it snaps into place. Rethread the screw on the right side of the control panel. Slide the rear cover into position. Rethread the 4 screws. Set and slide the top panel onto the washer. Rethread the water supply lines over the hot and cold inlets. Rethread the 2 screws onto the panel. Push the washer back into place. Turn on the water supply. Plug the power cord back in. And your washer should be ready for use.